to another episode of Explore Maple Grove. My name is Shari McGuire, and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Classic Realty Northwest. Today, I'm here with Susan Mundahl, a family law attorney at Mundahl Law. She really understands what her clients are going through on a very personal level, having been a child of divorce and been through her own, unfortunately, years ago. Thank you for joining me, Susan.
Sure. Lovely to meet you, Shari.
Yeah. Well, what led you to opening your business?
Oh, well, it was a long story, but in the end, I really, my motto is children are not a prize to be won. And so I like to say that I'm here for the kids. And children should be as affected as little as possible. As we mentioned right before is, yes, I went through a divorce, but the good news is that it gave me my mission in life, which is really to help families through this process.
Mm-hmm.
It's really important. It's probably one of the most important developmental tasks that we go through is, surviving a divorce and moving forward with our life. And that's what, John and I did. And we have two beautiful kids. My son's 43. He's been through a divorce, and I have two great grandchildren. And, Brandon Ryland, may as well mention their name.
Yeah, that's right.
And a daughter, Rebecca. And, in all of those experiences that I've been through, I bring to my practice. And so that's, that was part of what I wanted to start my own law firm. And it was after years of working for other folks, and I knew that we could do a better job. And I really wanted my mission, which is to, represent good folks, good parents who really care about their families and to help them move forward in life. And so that's why I did it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think that's great that you're really on mission for the children, because it's no fault of their own that this is going on. And it's a big change in their lives. I remember, I can think of friends where there was even domestic violence involved, and, it's just an ugly situation. So, it's great that there are people like you out there to help people through it and make it a little better anyway, hopefully,
All right.
So you talked a little bit about opening your business, which is great that you've shared that with us. Anything else you wanted to say about leading to opening it?
Well, honestly, I felt led to open it. So the timing was right.
Mm-hmm.
And what I bring, in particular, I've been in this space for a year, and we're on the, southmost edge of Maple Grove here. But I wanted to create a peaceful, organized space. And so I opened this office in July of 2019. And people who come here say how peaceful it is. And so it's really nice to be able to provide that for folks, a place of peace where they can come and move through this important piece of their life and into a new life. In fact, one of the things I believe is that, I can do a divorce for anyone, but really it's helping them through the emotional process. Yeah. And someone recently said that we're not thinking people who have feelings, we are actually feeling people who think. And I really love that. And I find that the reason I like divorces is that the people who come to me are in a situation that they believe is, soul breaking for them. Mm-hmm. And we can help move them into happiness. And a lot of people don't see divorce that way, but it actually can be, so anyway, so that's why I do this.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. I can just tell your heart for these people, because you're not just an attorney. You're here to really help them, because that is really hard. Because someone's been married for 20 years, and that's a huge change to go through, and very big emotion.
Actually, 30, 40. My oldest client was 89 years old.
Wow.
And the best thing I was able to do for him was to get them to reconcile. It's just, my goal is to help people move forward. Mm-hmm. And so even a part of it is that I work with folks who even do discernment counseling. And so if they're not ready, it's like we talk about what they can do to help reignite their marriage.
That's great.
I'm just here to assist those people. And I say you can't help anyone, but you can be of assistance. Mm-hmm. And to help them co-create a new future for their families. and
Yeah.
try and keep their families intact as much as possible, even moving into, say, 2 separate living situations. So,
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's interesting you said that you created like a calm place for people to come to. Tell me more about what you've done at your office.
Well, I mean, I literally created this space, from the moment I moved in. We changed the color, so it's just, it's it's peaceful that way. I've added a lot of plants, and we sit in a cul-de-sac. And so we actually have deer, and right now the turkey are gobbling, and
Um,
there's squirrels, and I've actually I think I saw a fox, but so it's calm, and there's
mhm,
greenery, and then my staff, we are all committed to really, being of service and to
mhm,
really assisting clients move forward. And we pick good people. We don't represent everyone. People who want to, stab each other in the back and all those kind of things.
mm,
I'm not interested in those folks because I don't believe that that's healing. In the end,
mhm.
I see what I do as being assisting them to healing and to moving forward with their life. And so that's why it's created this way.
Yeah. Well, and I could see that's probably why you've been in business so long because of that heart.
Right.
Um, yeah, that's great. That says so much about you and the people that you surround yourself with. So, what would you say your clients love the most about your business?
Well, what I think is that they love my honesty. And I do have to mention my staff. I
Sure.
have 2 associates that work for me, Amy Rodering and Alma Miklasevics. And we are committed to serving the LGBTQ community. In
Mhm.
addition, so we provide a safe place for them. We're totally accepting of alternate lifestyles. God, alternate. We're all human beings. We're
Mhm.
totally accepting of the human experience. And then I have a paralegal, Sarah, and at the front desk is Susan, who we call Sam, just so no one is confused between us 2
Oh,
Susans.
uh-huh.
But I specifically brought in Sam because I said, you need to, you're the voice of Mundahl Law. And so she provides this gentle, caring um, call. When you call in, you have from the very beginning, you're talking to someone that really cares. And so those are, and I specifically created those things to assist people in moving forward. And we also, in addition to family law, which I do exclusively, we also do estate planning and probate work. And
Okay.
so Amy and Alma do those pieces, and Alma even does quadros. So we're trying to become more full service. And another new product that is going to be coming out soon is I have done a series of videos called Do It Yourself Divorce.
Oh,
And we're hoping to serve, did you know 80% of folks never get attorneys for their divorce?
really?
Yeah. And
Wow.
they're doing a terrible job. You know what I mean? They're,
Yeah,
and they, with someone who's divorcing, what I've heard is they don't know who to trust. So
sure.
I want to provide trusted information. And so if they don't feel, they want to or don't have the funds to use my services, that's why I'm creating these videos. And hopefully we're going to get them out there within the next couple months. And,
Okay.
it is something that people are going to pay for, but it's
Mhm,
going to be so much less expensive than actually meeting with an attorney. And
mhm.
what you're getting is my 32 years of experience.
Right.
And I believe that most people who see these videos, well, they're going to know whether they can handle it themselves and do a really good job handling it, or they're going to know that they need to see an attorney. And that's why I'm doing it. And
Yeah.
then another thing we do is, um, well, we're just moving down to once a month now, but I do answering your divorce questions.
Oh.
And I do this for free. And it's
Mhm.
an hour and a half session. And I go through basically the legal process for folks, because there's some folks that no matter what, they want to talk to, they want free information. And
Mhm.
so once a month, I'm willing to give back in this way. And if someone really doesn't want to pay for a consultation, it's like, okay, come and ask your questions there. And
Mhm.
so that's been really popular. it was really popular before, you know, the pandemic happened. And I'm hoping now that it's going to go back to, you know, people wanting that service again. And then the other thing we do is the ABCs of estate planning, and we do that for free once a month.
Oh,
And
very
again,
good.
you know, yeah. So we're trying to provide a number of ways for folks, and you know, for who have different appetites, different, you know, needs and such like that, to be able to utilize some services. And really our focus is on really assisting people. It's not
Yeah.
on, you know, you're not going to get, if you come to even these free sessions, they're not marketing sessions.
Okay.
They're really giving you good, solid information. So
Mhm.
that's
Oh,
something
that's
I
awesome.
do to give back.
That's awesome. I love it. You know, when you got those videos ready, let me know, because I bet there's a way I can hook them in to your business being on the website. So I would love to do that for you.
I would really appreciate it, because,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, that is the thing, is that how do I get it out to people so that they can use it? Because this is my heart and soul that went into creating these videos. And it's, you know, we're doing in bite-sized pieces, but,
Okay.
you know, it's going to be about 3 hours of, you know, but we're going to be, yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. What a great adventure to put that all together. You know, we'll add your events where you're doing those seminars. We can add those to the website as well to help
Great.
promote them if you're interested. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That sounds
Great.
great.
Well,
no, right now we only advertise them on the Maple Grove patch. So
okay. Well, we can add them there, and that will help too. So I guess last question would be, what do you love about Maple Grove?
you know, and you're right. I do love Maple Grove. It's, you know, in fact, I live here in Maple Grove also. And it's lovely, you know, just west of the cities. I love the families, you know, and all the opportunities. I mean, we have parks here. I have a dog.
Oh, fun.
He's
What kind of dog?
I have Charlie. He's a rescue, but he is Shih Tzu Lhasa Apso. It's his spa day today. So he's,
I love it.
we use Shaggy Dog if anyone wants to know a good place to get your dog groomed.
Okay.
But he and I walk, you know, our favorite spot is to go to the Fish Lake Dog Park.
Oh, yes, that's nice
And,
over there.
Yeah, we're out there, you know, all times of the year.
Mhm.
And so the park system around here is wonderful, the playgrounds,
Mhm.
and then the community center. Isn't that a wonderful place?
Oh,
For
wonderful.
people to gather. And I can
Mhm.
hardly wait to start gathering again. They
I
could
know.
use some more vegan restaurants. And
Okay.
I'm not
Let the city
necessarily-
planners know that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm not necessarily vegan, but my daughter is. And so,
Okay.
you know, it's like, you know, yeah. So it's nice to have more options. So yeah, we can always use more restaurants, although that's part of the reason I picked Maple Grove, because I was in partnership in Rogers, Minnesota before I moved to Maple Grove. And in trying to decide where to run my business, it was like, there's 50 different good places to eat in Maple Grove.
Mhm. It's awesome. Everybody comes into Maple Grove because there is so many great options.
That's
for
right.
sure. Yeah.
It is.
No, I love it. Well, awesome. Well, thank you for joining me today, Susan. I really appreciate it.
Sure, absolutely. Pleasure.
Yeah, great. Well, and thank you again for watching. I'm Shari McGuire, Realtor with Keller Williams Classic Realty Northwest. Be sure to check out our local community website at exploremaplegrove.life. And if you have a business you want to be featured, reach out to me today through the website. There's a little button on the right side that says something like, you know, ask for an interview, and I'm happy to interview you as well. Take care and stay well.
Thank you.